Hey everybody, it's time for some coaching. I'm gonna share this on my other page, wait for some people to come on, and then we'll get coaching. Let's see. If you pop on here, say hi. Rodrigo, Dina, what's up, everybody? Gonna do some coaching. Just waiting for some people to pop on. Just sharing the video here on my other page. You can share this if you like, even though you don't know my message yet. Oh, I like the hearts. Oh, what's up? Gaga Deep, what's up? Hi, Rodrigo. Hola, what's happening? Let's see. Let me share this on my page. We got a nice little crew. Hi, G. Good to see you. See me looking at you, typing. All right. What's up, Sandy? Hey, acupuncture people. Danielle Robichard. Hello. We got some acupuncture talk going down. All right. So, gonna give you some coaching tonight. Gonna start to get back into giving lives. It's been a little while, so I have some notes for this live. If you see me looking down here, that is why. But I'm gonna just free flow. So let's get into this. So, gee, she's about to message me. Yeah, you can just talk to me live. Hi, Tamra. All right. Oh, I love the hearts. Hey, everybody. Good to see you here. Okay, so tonight we're talking about the biggest misunderstanding that acupuncturists have. The biggest. Okay, so I was recently coaching an acupuncturist, and I was absolutely floored when we had this conversation because what we talked about had never crossed my mind. So this acupuncturist, she was feeling down, and she was feeling like she was falling short on her acupuncture treatments and falling short on her ability to be a good practitioner. And her confidence was going down the tubes. And this was because her patients weren't getting 100% better. Her patients were getting about 80% better. And because they weren't getting 100% better, she thought that she was a bad practitioner. So this blew my mind and broke my heart because I personally have never thought that way about patient care and about our medicine. And if a patient gets any better, I am like high-fiving myself. But I realized, since she was thinking this way and she was being so hard on herself for not getting her patient 100% better, that there are probably millions of other acupuncturists out there that feel this way and think this way about our medicine and patient care. So, of course, you want to get a patient 100% better. But that is really not how our medicine works. Gee, yes. And anybody who's watching, please comment, talk to me. This is why we do lives, so we can talk about this stuff. So, okay. First off, when you treat a patient, you give them a full treatment plan, and you have given them lifestyle advice to help them be healthier human beings. Rodrigo, totally agree. Yes. Good. This is an important message. Let's just share this video. Let's get it out there to our community because people don't realize this. Acupuncturists don't realize this. So, when you are helping a patient, when you give them a full treatment plan, when you give them a bunch of lifestyle advice to help them be a healthier human being, then, that patient is 1,000,000 times better than when they first walked through your door. And whether they are 75% better or 80% better or 100% better, it doesn't matter. That patient is better. That's a win. That's a win for you as a practitioner, for that patient. It doesn't have to be 100% better in order to help a patient. The second thing is that I was actually recently talking to Peter Dedman about this, and he made a really valid and interesting point that I've been thinking about. He said that a lot of times acupuncture teachers, in schools or at CEUs, whatever, are so enthusiastic about our medicine, about acupuncture, that they give the wrong impression to budding acupuncturists about the power of our medicine. And I thought about this and I thought that it was a really good point because even I am guilty of this, I think, because if you follow my work, you know that I will talk to you all day about how I believe 100% with all of my heart that you can treat anything. Gee, you were going to say this exact same thing. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a really interesting point, that I never really thought of until he mentioned that to me. So I believe that you have the ability to treat anything. And does that mean that you can treat it to the point of getting someone 100% better, though? Not always. Sometimes will you get them 100% better? Yes. Sometimes will you just be managing someone's symptoms? Yes. A lot of times in chronic patients, that's what you're doing. You're helping them with their symptoms. What's up, Gina? Gee, you say that's where the notion of needing to make patients 100% better comes from for me. Yeah. All the patient case studies from the tutors at college. Yeah. Gerardo, totally agree. Good. Okay. I'm glad that this message is resonating with you guys. We need to talk about this more in the community because yes, I didn't even think about that until he mentioned that. And again, I'm out here spouting all day that I know that you have the knowledge to treat anybody for anything. But I never realized that some people might take that the wrong way and think that that means you should be able to 100% heal and cure someone of something. That's not exactly it. Like I was saying, sometimes you're just managing someone's symptoms. You're helping them to not get worse sometimes. Let me check out my notes because I wanted to make sure that I made some points with you guys. So the body, is constantly in flux and flow. So sometimes you're getting rid of all of their pain. Sometimes you're getting rid of half of their pain. Sometimes you're just keeping them steady so it doesn't get any worse. I can't tell you how many acupuncturists I've spoken to that get frustrated because they can't bring someone's high blood pressure down, and so for them, that patient is a failure for them and it kills their confidence. But the fact of the matter is that for one, you don't know what is going on inside that patient's body from the acupuncture treatments. You're helping that person so much. You're possibly keeping them away from, a heart attack or who knows what, just through your treatments, even if it doesn't appear from the outside numbers point of view that that patient is shifting at all. I have zero doubt that you are 100% helping that patient, and the other thing is, can you imagine if someone with high blood pressure wasn't getting acupuncture treatments from you, then what? So I want you to change this definition of successful acupuncture treatments in your head. I want you to know that any treatment that you get in your patient is helping them, and you are an amazing practitioner, even if you're getting your patient 50% better, even if you're getting your patient 5% better, any percentage better makes you a great practitioner. Don't think that you are not good just because they're not getting to 100%. Again, that's really not exactly how our medicine works. Gee, I'm glad you liked the message. I haven't done Facebook Lives in a while. Figured I'd come back in with a bang. Nah, this message had just been actually on my mind for a while to want to talk about this with you. Because like I said, when I was speaking to that acupuncturist about this, it really broke my heart that she was so down on herself because she was under the assumption that everyone was getting their patients 100% better. And that just blew my mind because I just never, ever thought that way. So, any percentage that your patients are improving is a win. It's a win, and our medicine makes people feel better on so many different levels. It makes people feel better emotionally. It makes people just be happier. It makes people be calmer. It makes people feel more connected with life and those around them, and it doesn't have really any side effects that are negative at all, and so that's an amazing medicine. And any medicine like that you can get into your patients makes you a great practitioner, and don't put all of your value as a practitioner just on the percentage that your patient is getting better. Remember just how valuable it is every single moment that you are spending with that patient, and every single interaction that you have with them, and all the time that you spend with them, talking with them, that alone is so healing for your patient, and if you have a patient that you get to 80% better, what I encourage you to do, and if you've given them like a full treatment plan, and they're at about 80% better, what I encourage you to do is then back off treatments. Tell that patient to come back in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Hi, Andrea. and allow the body to do its natural healing that it's already activated to do from your treatments now. And when the patient comes back, maybe they'll be 100%, maybe they'll be the same, maybe they'll be a little less, you'll see, but the body's constantly in flux and flow because we're human beings. Everything in our body is in flux and flow, from what we eat to our stress, what we hear on the news that day. So it's really challenging to get somebody to 100% because of that reason. There are so many factors that affect the symptom that someone's coming into your office for. So when you back off on treatments, if they're at 80%, for one, it allows you to see if your treatments are sticking, This is a can of worms that I opened up because there's so many different reasons why too that your treatments are going to stick or not. You also, if a patient comes back and they haven't stuck, then a patient might have gone back into a habit that affected negatively their symptoms, or they just needed more treatments closer together. But you, as you start to treat your patients more and more, are going to be able to read your patients on this. You're going to be able to know why their symptoms came back soon. You're going to be able to understand more of when to pull back on your treatments and to go into like a tune-uppy mode rather than weekly appointments. Anyway, that's kind of a whole other conversation. The point of this one is that 100% is not a realistic expectation for your acupuncture treatments. And that does not make you a bad practitioner. If you get a patient any percentage better, that's awesome. You know, you are doing the best that you can, and you are helping that person get better and feel better, and that's awesome. And it's really common for our medicine to get somebody 80% better, you know, or to get a patient with chronic symptoms to just be able to help them manage their symptoms, you know, to maybe like sleep better, to have more energy, you know. But are you 100% gonna get rid of something and heal it and cure it and make it go away? Sometimes, you know, and sometimes not. And it's okay. You know, it's all okay. And that has nothing to do with your value as a practitioner. You know, and that has nothing to do with how good that you are as an acupuncturist. So, what's up, David? I see everybody popping on here. So that was my message for you tonight. And spread this message with acupuncturists that you think need to hear it. And I particularly am actually going to be a bit clearer when I teach acupuncturists that you have the ability and the knowledge to treat anything. But that doesn't always mean treat it to 100%, you know. So for all of you acupuncture teachers out there, Rodrigo, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. You know, I encourage you, and I give you a call to action too, to be clearer with the acupuncturists that you're teaching about the realistic expectations of the medicine. And I will do that too. And then you acupuncturists, spread this word to your colleagues and keep healing the world, guys. You are all amazing practitioners. I will see you next time.